Yo, what's going on? That Wakiro, that's my name. Oh god, that intro. How you doing? How's it going? People out in viewer land. Doing some DD2, gonna do some dailies, gonna bring the screen over. Have a chill stream. Got a late night coffee, but whatever. It's fine. It's like late for some, I should be okay. So yeah, I have probably like 3 dailies and a weekly to do. So I'm gonna try to knock out some of those. Probably do a couple hours of stream. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Loading screen's perfect. Yo, so I've been... I say snooping, it's not like you can't get in there. I've been on the DD2 official Discord there, however, like just kind of looking in. I've noticed both like Isom and Blacksmith playing DD2. I wonder if that's test and stuff. Alright, sewers, damn. And then stun or knock up 200 enemies. Ooh. Interesting. So this is 600, 1200, 1600. Damn. Alright, I'll have to have a lot of things ready. Let me go at least spend God, I've got to spend like at least another 1,000, I think. We'll do it in steps, and hopefully I don't forget. What up, PCT? How you doing? Yeah, do I have any lockboxes from the last stream? None that I care at all about. We'll do it. This is such a bad idea. I don't know what else to get though. Frig. Doesn't seem like there's a good option. What do I got? Suns, knockups, forest winds. Maybe I'll like mix it up left and right. Do sewer, forest, or vice versa. Let's start with sewer. I'm gonna do a siphon side D. And I'll probably do like a poachers or enthusiast after that. There we go. Fence number 4, create game, private. I'm gonna make it a open game for viewers if anyone wants to join too. Let's see. I mean, I posted the command, I'm not in the chat yet. Let's see. Groups. Legion chat. There we go. Excuse me. There you go. If anyone comes along who wants to play, or it is open. Now, what kind of build am I gonna do? That's the real question. Now, I kind of want to do some EV2 stuff, like reflect wall. And I was thinking about doing maw walls, but that's a little expensive. But I wanted to try something a little weird. Well, let's try it. If I do one of these per lane, a reflect wall, Serenity Aura, what does that leave me with? Because that's like 120 per lane, 140 per lane. I mean, it's probably a bad idea. Let's try it out. Why not? It's one of the easier maps, so it shouldn't be a huge issue or anything. Please, steps. Here we go. So this ranged enemies shouldn't do shit. And then I can like put some sort of like death trap in front, right? And ranged enemies will either get themselves killed or I'll go and TPS them. Oh god, I counted wrong. It's 60 plus 80, 140 per. Oh, that's so expensive. It's fine. This is fine. We're fine. Move that back slightly. Like it's all this. Please, let me through. Oh, God. So I'll do that. Maybe that. Then we'll throw this one up here, and that'll be covering everything. That'll leave me 180 left, so 4 lanes, 180, 160, 40 per. What would be 40 per? I'm gonna do, I think, Fishers in front of the wall. Niche lane, yeah, I'll do that. Let's move it forward some. Because I'm building so far back, I'm just going to stick it in the middle and I'll DPS rollers before they can destroy the fishers. Ideally. Let's move that slightly forward. The other problem with this is that I need air support as well, so maybe I'll do like... I could do Frosties or something. Some sort of turret, I guess. Do like a split Viper per lane. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Here we go, that should be good. So yeah, I'm left with 180. Doing a split Viper per lane, what does that get me? What I'll need, that'll be 120 total, and then there'll be another 60 left. Which I could then do like Frosties for AA, or not do Frosties because that's scummy. I could do a Skyguard with a split beam. That would be enough, I think. No, and I have split beam in my deck. Perfect. It's like the game knows. So normally I wouldn't put it right behind the wall. I'm gonna try it. The reason I don't do it is because javelin tossers and like ogres and stuff, but here, javelin tossers shouldn't be an issue. Draken shouldn't be an issue. Here, let me move this guy a little bit. The only issue with this is if I get the ogre to stomp, but I'm gonna try to set it up so that won't be an issue. The other issue would be if enemies up there aggro on it. Let's throw it like this instead. So I've had it like here and it's been fine. I'll just put this back where I found it. I mean, there's a very good chance that this is gonna fail because I'm doing something like kinda dumb, but it could work. The walls are gonna get hit. That's just life. That's how it's gonna work. Kobolds are gonna blow up on them, and there's really no way around that with a setup like this. I don't think, unless I put like a lot of CC in that also did damage. There's no way. I'll do that. Let's throw in this as well. And if if I stick this like here, I'm pretty sure kobolds that rage on it rage at the base, so that should hit the maw wall instead. I'm gonna move these over actually. Let's put this here. This is very risky, for sure, but I want to try it. Like that. And then the hard lane gets an upgrade in the thing, and then an upgrade in the other thing. Now, DPS. I think I'm gonna do you. What can go down? Just these and Skyguard. And I'm actually gonna bring out my, what you call them, my Lavamancer DPS, and I'll try to do some eruptions, I think. Now this might be horrible. In fact, it's almost certainly horrible. But it could work. I mean, it's probably gonna work just because I have split beams in each lane. So what I should do is I should let the hard lane do its thing. So with like a Stradior and a split beam, like these little guys are gonna be toast. Oh yeah, and it's petrified too. So I should have thought of a different way to deal with air and like enemies at range in these lanes. Something a little different than split beams, because they might take over. All didn't take any damage. No kobolds in that section that came out there, so it makes sense. Yeah. That's okay. Maw wall. Gonna maw wall. Damn though, like 3 kobolds and it's 100k. Kobolds are kind of ridiculous. Reflect walls kind of lost. I mean, maybe they never had charm, but I think they kind of lose their charm. Because like, you want to, when you reflect walls, you kind of want to do it so that you let things get to your wall or the range guys like shoot it. You know, and you can then in that turn like build traps in front of the wall to take care of the things. But like a kobold just come in and blow your wall up like anyways. If you get a bunch in a fucking lane, like this setup doesn't matter. Your wall is just gonna get pounded no matter what you do. I guess in general, like not even ignoring fucking maul walls. I don't know. What do we got? Just a bunch of wyverns? I guess it's less reflect wall I'm worried about, more just kobolds. Please. So that's tier 3 on all those. Hard lanes down here. Do the wall once. I'll just do all the maul walls once. Actually, what I should check is I want to see how much damage this thing did. I think, yeah, I got a kill. I think it was hitting that Draken that turned around up here. Also, gotta get the maul walls some range. They're doing the whole petrify deal. The petrify, or give the maul walls some upgrades because they do the petrify, is what I meant to say. Weird, so that's only getting line of sight on one for a little bit in there. I should try this build out on like some of the harder ones. Like it seems fine for this difficulty so far. I wonder, the javelin, that was 69 from the javelin I think. The javelin that comes back from the reflect wall, does that also pierce? I'm gonna switch to help deal with this guy. Yeah, kobolds. So I shouldn't just upgrade these things just because I have mana. I should be upgrading them whenever they need repairs. Oh god, I'm an idiot. I think it's like once a fucking stream I fall down that hole. Like a dumb person. So it's still the hard lane. I'll do it one more time. I think I can do the Sand Vipers each once. We got Malthius here. And Explodinator up top. Explodinator I'm not... Well, actually, Explodinator could be an issue. If he does, like, for some reason makes it to the wall and does, like, that fireworks display, that could cause some damage. Let's see how it goes, though. Yeah. Get him! And then he explodes on death. I think you could kind of tell the explosion there. Man, like the recharge time on the freaking Petrify, though, is quite a while. That's what they need to do. To make these walls worth the 80, they need to be able to start the next Petrify target sooner. Or maybe they do and I was just seeing something weird. Here, have fireballs. And eruptions. Yeah, those. But they don't seem to go very far. It was kind of left and right. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. How's the wall down here doing? Actually, like, hasn't taken much damage at all this wave. It's like a melee enemy probably came in and slapped it once. Interesting. The top is fine. Yeah, I like seeing those bounce back. Alright, that doesn't even need an upgrade this time. Easy, 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 and hard over here. This is the hard of the hard. Alright, let's get these guys. Frick. Yeah, I got enough to do all of them. And then even if I'm lazy, I'll still have enough to upgrade the wall if it takes a lot of damage. Also, do I have kobolds here? I do. I need to actually watch that, I think. Let me keep an eye on the minimap. Hopefully no kobolds are going to run by. I don't mind them exploding on it, but running by would be bad. This is a very good case. Actually, yeah, the kobold's just going to die. I've upgraded these things enough, so it's not an issue. Oh, so many kobolds. Residents are actually pretty far away with their slaps. Are they trying to hit the reflect wall or something? Maybe. Yeah, I might try this build out on the other maps tonight too, depending on how DU works out. Please, hit me. Hit me. There we go. Alright. We'll just upgrade that now. What do we got? Ogre and a roller. Alright, in that case, I will bring out the monk. In fact, I'll just swap this guy out. I'm not really doing Lavamancer stuff. So the big guys are all done. Still kind of thinking like... Well, let me do these reflect walls once maybe. I'm thinking I'll just continue to leave the walls as they are. This is a hard lane with an ogre that I'm probably going to leave be. At least for the first bit, so let's do that one. This one I'm just going to personally destroy. Alright, this should be fine. And I'll save the mana, I think. Yeah. Petrify, get him. Oh, it's gonna explode on him too. Come on. Oh, the dragon didn't die. Damn it. I wanted to see it explode in there. After taking enough damage. I can't tell if that one did or not. It's probably gonna get the roller here in a sec. After these guys. If my guess is right. Yeah. I'll stand here. Here should be fine. I never noticed the goblin there has a mohawk. That's awesome. Look at him. It's pretty cool. Oh, quickly delete this. Ogre's far enough away from the snake. Let me give it a hand. Oh, and I actually got petrified there too. Oh, didn't kill it in time. This is fine. Well, really didn't take much damage at all. In fact, like, even the stomp was only, what, like 4k? At best, assuming that was the only thing that hit it. Yo, look at this thing. This fire shell polearm. That's what I want to use. New patch, please help me out. I need to use fire seashells. So if I was to do this, but like, I don't want to have as much prominence in... Ooh, that took damage from something. I don't want like Split Vipers to be doing all the work, which it kind of feels like they are. What would I use in place of them? Because I do need some sort of other damage. They just work too well with AA, with the Skyguard, so like I don't want to swap them out. Actually, what I also need to try tonight is Skyguard tier 1 the whole map through, and then also a split beam that I upgrade a couple times for air lanes, 80 DU, plus another 150 for upgrades. I'm thinking that would be enough, in like a non-scummy way to take out flyers. Compared to like, you know, double frosty. Okay, just take an upgrade. Let's do it up. Oh, kobolds behave! Will this thing petrify if it's already started to dig? I don't think so. Oh, it does. Nice. Or maybe it didn't start to dig. Petrified fast. Here we go, now we can tell. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It kind of becomes immune to everything around it once it starts. Alright, Plague Hulk. No big deal. I can't remember the other boss. It's probably Malthus if it's taking this long. There you go. Sand Viper, what got it? What the heck hit the Sand Viper, though? How weird. No, whatever, I have a lot of mana, I'll rebuild and DPS the lane. Got a flippin' maul wall, should be fine. Actually, what I should be doing is taking out that Malthus. And I would do that if there wasn't a million enemies in my face. Still, I've never had anything target the Sand Vipers up here with this setup. It couldn't have been this bottom lane, so like, maybe something in the gate could like shoot it, or like, something just coming out, turning around. In which case I should just kind of move them like that. Let me not DPS this. I want to see how well it does. The answer is pretty well. Yeah, let's help that along. Oh god, okay, for a second I thought that was the hard lane again. Let's see, we got Ogre and Ogre. That's no big deal, alright. So. That was twice though these things got hurt. Maybe I need to rethink the positioning of them. They're close to the lane. So we got Ogre. That's the hard lane. We got Cobalt Flyers. That shouldn't be an issue. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really need any upgrades anywhere. There, Reflect Wall gives an extra upgrade. I guess it's damaging things on it. This should be fine. Well, the Monot channel on something a split beam is? No, that's not true. It started there. I think it just had a weird line of... I think this has bad line of sight, actually. I need to have it shifted, I think, forward or backwards. Just slightly. It's not petrifying things it should be petrifying. Yeah, with the angle of the stairs here. Forward might not help. Backwards would definitely. Well, forward to a point wouldn't help. I don't know, would that split beam get hit by the Ogre? Probably. Is it worth it? Oh, Dao is definitely not going to. Let me just delete this guy real quick. Go. This other one, it's gonna be in Petrify Hell. Ideally. It's funny, it actually seems like it slows down at the end of its, like, petrification. I don't want this to stomp on the thing. Yeah. This actually seems like pretty decent. Other than like kobolds. And the melee guys aren't really doing too much damage to the walls. How much HP does a kobold have? I'm actually kind of thinking I do like a hunter's trap set up like in the lane. They kind of pop them before they hit the wall. Or even if I just put one right in front of the wall. Oh, get sniped by your own arrow or javelin. Even if it's just like a single one to have something damaging the kobold on its way in. 250k, yeah, that sounds familiar. But like if they're low enough to pop. This map was bad because, well, especially that lane, that was the one that was the worst, but like I wasn't DPSing this lane other than the Ogre, and it didn't take that much. Well, maybe like 4 kobolds. I don't know. It's taking split beam damage coming in, most likely. Bit of Fisher damage. And then like a single Hunter's Trap might be enough to finish it off. Right as it's hitting the wall. Defense power, tripwire. Oh, actually. Let me hold on to that. High power is kind of low, but it's interesting. Alright, that makes one of those. I'm gonna mix it up, do a map. I'm gonna do poachers though, because I don't think this setup will work on Wyvern, but I want to kind of repeat what I'm doing here on the next map. And there's like 3 lanes. I think I can get away with doing this build on poachers. The only problem is there's a lot of flyers. That should be okay. I'm gonna do 2 sky guards, reflect wall, split beams. If I have the DU for this, of course. Fishers, Maws. Yeah, those are completely at the same time, but I've got a lot of room Not as much room as I'd like. I'm probably a little at risk of running out of space. Ooh, here we go. They get an interesting lockbox. No. Just sell all these, I don't care. One, two, three, third one. Wait, the heck? No, one, two. For some reason, they're out of order. I don't know what's going on with my bags. This should be one, two, and then... Yeah, what the heck? Why is that there? I want to put these down in here if I can. This can go in here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. How my auto loot's doing? 1, 2, 3. Those are fine. Junk bags are also... Well, one of them's fine, but let's sell those. Alright, forest poachers. Recursion, of course. And we'll try doing something similar. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be like... I can do it with 2 Serenity Auras. On each lane, that's 240, plus a Reflect Wall. That's like 240, 340, or 20? Plus 2 Serenities is 460. Split Beams is 580 if I do 1 per lane. 680 with the 2 Sky Guards. Then like a trap in each lane. Did I math that right? I probably didn't math that right. It's okay. Let's see, Serenities. Do Maw Walls, even though I can probably get away without using Maw Walls. Petrifies are fun. Flex. And I don't have to worry about 2 walls in the middle since the Reflect's gonna deal with the Javelin tosses hitting the core. Potentially hitting the core. Do it like that. That. And I can just stick this one here, I think. It's a little short, but it should be okay. Right? Move it back slightly, give it a little more room. A little more room to grow. Ah, no, I don't like that. What if I did it... Nah, it's all good, it's all good. I can put a freaking Sand Viper right behind this wall. That's right. Yep, that's fine. Do this. Now then I can do that. That gets the lane. And like all of this one. Jeez. Do that there. That gets like the rest. If I have 20 DU, then I'll probably not do like an extra trap or something. I'll do the extra Serenity just for slightly better coverage. Well, you know, I could do... Not really. I can do that. I don't know if that's any better. I'm wishing I had like slightly longer Serenity Aura range right now. I don't like this corner here. I wanted to get up to like here. Alright, so actually I'm gonna do like this. behind each wall. And then Sky Guards. Let's throw one like here. Center and left. Yeah, and then one over here, which will be like this. I think the line of sight should be fine on that. The other option is putting it here, but I don't know, that's a little too far forward. It's probably fine, let's put it here. Be brave. And hopefully things don't target it. Ideally though, other than the middle lane, like, these side lanes, the flyers should be low down enough that they just attack the walls and then bounce off it. Though I don't know if lightning bugs attack counts as ranged. Ooh, 650. Did I count wrong? Oh, I counted, I think, for 3 or 4 Sand Vipers, that's why. I'm only gonna use 3 of these, even though I can do 4. Go, this one. I can't even see the freaking damage lines. There we go. Let's put it slightly further back. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's fine. So what I got? I got 150 left. 3 lanes, 50 per. So what do I do with the last 50 per lane? I think I'm gonna try... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 100's trap on the wall. Let's not do that though. I want to keep you in my deck for all times and forever. And then some after that. Yeah. Stick this like right here. How much does that do? 30k? I think I'll upgrade them each once. Upgrading them like doubles their damage. So like, if a Cobalt gets in here with, like with more than 60k HP, it earned that wall explosion. Oh wait, 1, 2, did I do the right one? Did. And then I'm gonna do this at the front of each lane as well. Let's do it like that, a little bit into it. Really, it kind of makes more sense to do oil geysers at the back too. Like maybe just make them both, but I kind of want the burst. How much damage does it do? 10k? Eh. It's not really what I want from it. And there's 30 left, so I'm gonna do what I said earlier. I'm gonna fix the Serenity placement slightly. Let's get these acting like they're supposed to. Let's throw it in like this. And this one here. Alright, so what can go down? We got splits, Skyguard. Basically that. Yeah. Okay. So each of these will get 1. And hopefully that's enough. This will be more interesting because there's going to be a lot of lanes, a lot of kobolds. I'm not going to be able to just like focus to one hard lane, so this should be decently harder, I think. A little more DU per lane though, I think, right? Yes? What was the last map? It was 4 lanes, but 800, yeah, so it was more DU per lane for sure. Yeah, qual wasn't lasting, there's no way. The wall's already taken damage, that's fine. All part of the plan. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's hitting all the flyers there. No line of sight issues. This one only has the one flyer coming in, so I can't really check. Oh, but it's got more after. Perfect. The only other problem is, will it shoot through the tree? No, it's not. It doesn't have to worry about the tree. The tree's not in this line at all. Left hasn't taken damage. Mid's taken a bit. Right hasn't taken any. Yeah, this one won't have any issues with line of sight. It's out in the open. Ah, but it did rage the Cobalt Flyer, that's right. It's going to be shooting those before the split beam gets to it, due to the angle, so I should move that one behind. And I'll try to take care of any kite that might come through. Keep an eye on the mini-map there. So then, I can put it... It doesn't need to be that close. I think even if Kobolds rage on the Sand Vipers, they're just going to hit the Maw Wall. But I don't need to be that worried about it. Yeah, those are dying from that and not hitting the wall, right? Right? How much damage are you taking? I'm watching the preview. Wasn't great. That's so funny, like, because he throws it up and then goes back up the way it did. Let's get rid of that. I think, I mean, it should trip when the Kobold hits here, so the Kobold will die before it hits the wall if it trips properly. That shouldn't be an issue. How many kills did it get? 9? I'm gonna assume like 6 of those are Kobolds. I guess the bigger issue with this is that Kobolds are gonna run in like bam bam bam, wait, bam bam bam. And so it'll only get like the first of the few, because they'll kinda like rage in turn. Let's set this like here. And it's more for CC than it is for damage. So that's fine. Give each of these an upgrade. Where's our boss lane? Boss lane's the top left. I mean, this thing didn't take any damage. Was there no kobolds in it? Let's do these ones. Got some more mana. In fact, I might even do the front ones as well. I think it's a little bit extra range, right? Let's see. Trip is 150, 150, 450, 400, 150, 45, 435. That trip range, well, that might be the right number. I don't know what the 2 damage radiuses are, though. Maybe it's like the oil versus the like flame geyser from Eruption. In fact, that kind of makes sense. And then I can do the Sand Vipers one more time. I'm going to do that and trust that Sky Guys are here for CC. Which I should have not upgraded them, but I think the range is important too. Also, this leaves me on the perfect amount of mana. Okay, so The two middle lanes have kobolds. Left and right don't for now. Flyer kobold from the front. Interesting. It actually aggroed onto the wall? Or actually, it looked like it aggroed onto the Fleck Beam because it went down to this node. Damn, what hit that? That's kind of scary. Probably shouldn't just put it directly onto the wall. Does that shot go back? Doesn't even look like it's reaching the reflect wall. It's doing nothing. That's funny. Alright, this lane's more important for me to DPS. Let me do that. Check the walls. I mean, that lane's still fine, even with a boss in it. I'll move this back slightly. I don't know what hit it. It must have been a flyer. There we go. So I guess what probably would have been better is like 2 traps, front and back. Take turns taking kobolds. The other guys, it doesn't seem... I mean, like, it's good with the combo, but it doesn't seem like it's necessary. Yeah, I think I'd much rather the double traps for kobolds. That way, too, if something ends up on the wall, you've got 200 traps bopping them. Let me help that lane out for a sec there. Ring? Witch mark. Witch mark's good. Doesn't have anything else I want. So what happens here? Does the Skyguard attack at first or the split beam? I think it's probably the Skyguard because of angle. Yeah, but like not so fast that like it should be an issue. Also, that thing stopped existing. The heck? Was it like an unupgraded split beam and a tier 2 Skyguard? Was there anything else? Or was it just maybe it timed out, despawned? Interesting, yeah, so that's... I think basically double, and it should just double each time I do it. I kinda don't want to upgrade the Skyguards anymore, but after a while I'm gonna run out of things to upgrade. Let's do split beams one more time. I'm gonna do this once. Middle has the boss. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. Actually got a kill, good job. Let's hit a few things. I mean, you took damage, so let me upgrade you. Alright, I'll just hold on to this in case I need to rebuild a split beam again. Now what I'm really curious about, and if I'm wrong, I'll lose the match like right here, but the boss version of the Javelin Tosser that we're about to get, will that also be reflected? And the answer is almost certainly yes, but still there's enough doubt in my mind to be minorly worried. It's a lot of flyers, jeez. I shouldn't just DPS the flyers down. I do want to see how good the build is. Here we go. Here we go. If it would like... Yeah, nice. That wall took a bit of damage. Mid a bit. Left, like, none. Was he hitting himself? Well, once he's unpetrified. A decent amount. Like 60k or something? It's hard to tell. It could have been ticking with something else, maybe not quite that much. Makes me wonder how like the reflect shots damage is calculated. How is that firing over there? Split beams have so much range. Crazy. Actually, what's really, really interesting right now is that this lane has kobolds, but it hasn't taken any damage. Like, this wall hasn't taken damage from anything. It's like the perfect combination of all the defenses working together to just blow up kobolds and anything else before that reaches it. This lane I think has too many enemies in it for it to like actually do that as well. It is 2 lanes in one, so it has to work harder. There we go. Mid's gonna have a bunch of flyers coming in. What's gonna happen with them? Nah, they're all just gonna die. Yeah, there's 2 Skygears and a split beam. Oh god. Oh nice, that hit the terrain. Yo, I unexpectedly set this up in the perfect spot. I knew this one was protected against it because of the fence. And kobolds would come in, like hit the fence here. I didn't know that lip was enough. I've almost always confirmed like kobolds go for the base of the Skyguards when they rage on them. So you can do some interesting things. I used to say that Skyguards were really good if they fixed their line of sight thing, so you could do 4 shots, rage a kobold, and then it would just run into whatever wall's behind it. But if you can just do it like these half-height things and have them rage at the terrain, then you don't even need to worry about line of sight. You just gotta find knee-high walls. Let's see, I'm just gonna upgrade you because I can. This. Because upgraded maul walls look dope as fuck. You've earned it. Okay, let's do the traps. They're putting in some good work. Where's the boss in the front again? That's fine. I mean, other than rollers, this build seems pretty self-sufficient. Just a matter of getting, like, your Vipers and Skyguards positioned properly. Now, without Fissures, like, you couldn't do this, right? There wouldn't be enough damage in the front. But I guess you could do just traps. I don't know. The DU is a bit much, though. Overall. Different walls that you could do. You could do this with blockades or something. Just upgrade them a couple times to get their base HP for taking out kobolds. Actually, you could do bubble walls too, for a similar kind of CC. And a lot less DU. It still has the HP thing, but the bubble should catch kobolds as well. Because, I mean, the mauls aren't petrifying kobolds, they're never the first ones in. And I mean, sure, they're probably maybe petrifying some, but it's unlikely. Unlikely to matter. So bubble wall actually might be better for the setup just because kobolds are the only things really reaching the wall most of the time. And then you can build more in the lanes. I mean, that's another 50 DU per lane. Now was that one like 50 per before I fixed the Serenity? So that'd be 100, that's 5 traps or something? And with 5 traps, like, I don't think you'd need the Fissure. kobolds would never fucking reach the lane anyways. They just pop all the traps on their way in. Yeah. Now let's see what this guy does. What's interesting is that now he's taking up one of the splits, which kind of sucks, especially for like a heavy lane like this. He's gonna be petrified. He's gonna be sitting on the trap and getting bopped by the torpedoes too. I don't know if that's hitting him. It's not a lot of damage, but this is mostly the lane doing it. He's a tanky boss. Still, yes. I mean, that's already lost over 500k from the boss and kobolds. If that boss was in another lane, though, it'd probably be a little less impact. Just because it's a one split beam versus like 2 hard lanes worth of enemies. But I mean, still, if you're gonna spend 80 on a wall, you basically expect it to take damage. I don't mind it taking that kind of damage. It's expected. It's fine. Planned for. Alright, a bunch of flyers from the middle. That shouldn't be an issue. I don't think. And the question is, will a kobold rage on its way in? The answer is probably not, actually, since that hit wyverns first. Now sky guys are doing their thing. Yeah. Actually, that's why you need to upgrade Skyguards for the range. Get the slow on them. Putting the Skyguard slow onto a Raging Kobold helps a lot. Let me put a couple upgrades into them. Boss is in the middle again. Let me upgrade this guy to max. It's doing work. It deserves it. How much DPS does this do? I mean, for a wall, it's doing like almost 15k. It'll do 15k to whatever's sitting on it, right? Okay, the DPS doesn't go much with upgrades, so it's not really worth it. Actually, it makes me wonder how stats are going to reflect walls affect them. Assuming they don't, and I mean, there's no reason to think that defense range will affect the length between the nodes, since it doesn't work like that now. Though I think that'd be really interesting to do. Range would affect the explosion range of the torpedo part. Maybe like a defense speed on it? Ignore the range, since like I think the range is enough for whatever's punching the wall anyways. DP, DS, and I don't think these things really need health. Like, the one who built it doesn't have really any defense health on it. So what am I at? I'm at a couple upgrades, tier 3. What do we got? Big lane here. I don't know. At this point, like, it doesn't seem like my upgrades really matter. Let's do these, especially this one, still have a boss on it. Fuck it, let's even do these. There we go. See how this goes. This should be fine. The only worry is the same worry as before, with the tanky boss taking up like a third of the split beam's damage in a lane that's technically 2 lanes worth of enemies. So I mean, it'd be in my best interest to DPS it down, but it should be fine. There's Sturgis. Actually, Sturgis is pretty not healthy right now. I think they get lane passes, right? I've seen her up to like 12 million or something. Or maybe it scales with players, I don't know. But like, I've seen her with a lot more than that. Slow down there, Sturgis. Where do you think you're going? Can I place this from over here? Nah. Please everything die here. I'm gonna DPS a bit. Fuck it. I'm pretty satisfied with the build already. Let's just get her out of here. We already saw what happened with the last guy, and it's gonna be the same thing. Just probably a little bit more HP damage on the wall. Oh, that's not true. I don't remember how much HP the last guy had. Even if she does like more damage if the last guy had more HP, then it probably made the wall take more damage. So I might try this again, but with bubble walls. The next map I think I'm gonna do is Dragonfall Sewer, Dragon Ball Z, and I think that's 800 for 4 lanes. And actually, they're kind of short lanes of rollers, so I'll have to do a little bit of work for DPS. But if I do bubble walls, Dragon Ball, yeah. If I do bubble walls, then I should have the DU to do something similar to Siphon Sight D, with just more traps. Well, even ignoring that, I'm gonna need one extra Skyguard because there's 2 flyer lanes on that map. Two flyer lanes. I can't Serenity or share 2 lanes like I did on Siphon. A lot of enemies there, a bunch of flyers coming in. Flyers shouldn't be an issue. There's not a single kobold flyer in them. This is interesting. There's so many. Plus, we've got the summoner back there. Actually, I think getting hit by that javelin that reflects back. I was afraid it would spawn so many, like, skellies that the lane would just get overrun. It still might. We'll see. Nah, it's fine. It's all good. I think Wyvern Fire is technically a range shot. Like it would get reflected. I once tried doing a build with like no AA and just hoping like the flyer lanes would go after the walls with the reflect beam. It did not work. We lost on like wave 2, the first flyer lane. I thought it was pretty clever, and then they just came in and wreaked havoc on everything else. They like flew over the walls. Let's see, that's a if that was Amp 3, that would be a no-brainer. But I think Amp's more important than the other 2. Nah. That's actually a pretty decent one. But not decent enough. Oh, look at that. That's probably from the weekly then. I guess maybe my number 4 counts? That or like stuns from your defenses count? I don't know. Doesn't really matter though. What matters is I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna try the other sewer map because I want to keep some sort of variety in the stream, even though like I never play it. I kind of find Dragonfall a little more interesting, or Siphon Sight D more interesting. Rather, I'm more interested in the weapon from Siphon Sight D. Not really fond of the idea that Dragonfall Sewer, just the weapon in general, the Harvey Punch one for the Lightning Strike Auras. I don't like the idea that there's a builder weapon for an Uber sphere of defense. It's kind of awkward. Though that's not going to be an issue in the new patch anyways. Let's try this one in the 650 range. It's whatever. We'll do this and then like Wyvern Enthusiast. I don't know what kind of build I'll do on Wyvern. We'll see. So we'll do Bubble Walls this time, Serenities, Reflects, a Fissure in front. Or I could try just doing traps. We'll see how the D works out. If I can feel confident in the amount of like traps I can put out for damage, then I might just not do Fissures. Because they're kind of a crutch right now. Oh, it's 900. Ooh. That changes up a lot. Because that's like 400, or that's 200 per lane. Plus 1 per flyer lane. Plus 1 Skyguard per flyer lane, that is. Yeah. So let's see. Let's bring out you, and you. Right, I gotta end warm up and grab the chest. Also, splines aren't purple. Wow. Really, Sayblade? I'm pretty sure I think ads are tailored to stuff they find in your browsing history. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. Just kidding. That's weird, dude. I actually have literally zero control over the ads on my stream. They have nothing to do with me. Because I'm not partnered, I don't have control over that. I actually kind of wish I could just turn them off. But I don't think that's the case. Alright, I want to do like kind of weird wall placement, like here. Let's do it slightly forward so I can have a better reflect wall on it. Like I do this. And then like this. Nah, slightly over because angles of attacks of ranged guys. It's like, even if they're over here, that should still hit the reflect wall, right? Let's do semi-smarter. Then I can actually do my Sand Viper up top. And then I'll attack things walking like all the way around. I don't have the luxury of doing that over here. I don't really want to let the sub-objectives fall on this round. So this will suck if I get like trip rollers or something. Ugh. I don't want to think about it. I guess it is an easier map, so the HPs will be lower. This lane though, like it's so short. Well, you know, I could let it fall. Because I don't add a lane here, but I can convert, like I can make these two the same one pretty easily. And then I can even put like, well, I gotta be careful with the split beam here. Or to do, I maybe put it like up here, facing this way so I don't get the flyers. This line I can put here. I don't know. I don't really mind this one opening up necessarily. I don't know what that is. That site. I could be brave. It's just the split Viper situation here is a little iffy. Let me try something then. I think if I put it here, it won't take aggro from the lane. I can place it like this. And that hits all those lanes. I think that's far enough that they won't like turn and attack it. It might. I could do up, like, around here. Like, it's like all the way down there. That's probably fine. I changed my game, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm an idiot. Thank you. I think that explains a little bit of something I was wondering about before. There we go. I was streaming that earlier today. Well, like half an hour before this stream, I guess. Forgot to switch it out when I went AFK. If I take this to max, how far does it reach? I mean, it might hit things up there, but that's not a huge issue. It wouldn't be for long. Let's try that. Let's do this. Angle it down like that. Let the wall drop. What do you mean 3 hours? I mean, I ended that stream half an hour ago. I don't know how long ago. Or not half an hour ago, but like half an hour before this one. I don't know, like, I don't know how long that one lasted. And how long ago from now, like, it started. If I do that, and then I'll do, like, this. The split, like here. Don't want it to shoot below, so let's not put it up on the thing, but we'll stick it, like, here, so it's got the terrain kind of in the way. It'll end up shooting like things flying along there. I'm gonna put the Skyguard like over there, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a good chance I'm gonna just like sell all this and redo it. So I set up like this, and then I stick a Skyguard for this lane. Well, I mean, those flyers can take that whole trip around, for all I care. Then I Skyguarded it up like here. Now, let me try that. So as long as this doesn't, like, shoot them, or shoot the kobolds. That's from the bubble wall. The other one goes, like, basically straight down along. It might, like, nick them, but I don't think it's enough to, like, rage a kobold on it. And if it is, well, yeah. That's the price I pay for underestimating the whole lane. We'll stick that like there. This one, let's just put up here. Yeah, that's good. I'm also going to go back to my YouTube playlist here and get music coming again. If nothing else, I want to listen to music. Yeah, I've had it set to like repeat, but it doesn't repeat half the time. Why? Go. Set that up. Here we go. Now let's see up here. I'll just put it in the corner over here. Had it right in there. Okay, so these don't have the reflex on them yet, or the S-splits. Let's stick it up here like this. And, I mean, I don't know if that hits like the whole... Yeah. Well, I don't know how far it goes. But it's far enough. I started at 6 p.m. my time. I'm pretty sure, not 5. And well, I went from 6 to like 9:15 for Vermintide. There we go. I mean, it was 5 hours ago. It was a 3-hour stream. 2 hours and 15. Yeah. I'm not EST. So yeah. Let's see. So this one needs a split as well. Like last time, but we'll move it slightly further away from the wall. Actually, let's put it up against this wall a bit, just for angle reasons. Like that. Now the Sky Guards do a similar thing, put them behind the wall and they'll reflect. And then that's it past like the ground defenses, right? Right, I was gonna do this horrible idea of putting it over here and hoping nothing aggros early. Bleh. That should give pretty good line of sight on the approach. The only worry is, do I have enough from the split beam to take him out coming in like that? That's actually a tough one. Maybe I should put the split beam up top anyways. You should play and watch on a second monitor. That's what you should do. This might not be enough. So what if I move this up? Like this whole thing here. I think I'm gonna do that. I'd rather have good like flyer support than a bit extra lane space for a potential roller. Let's do it like here. And actually, that'll bubble things down below a bit too. Like this. Probably like here. And that'll hit enough of it once it gets its upgrade range. Stick that in. Serenity. Don't need to be there. Do I even need a Serenity here though? If I were to put this like down here. That gets like this whole lane. All the way up here. And almost all of this, it gets to like here. Alright, let's not figure out with it then. My pillow were too loud? Jeez. Go to bed, dude, if you're tired. I did say though that you should both play and watch DD2 instead of going to sleep. Let's do it like this. Wanted to like reflect for the Skyguard a bit, but it's probably fine. Then enemies come in. The only problem is their pathing. Alright, let's trust. I mean, I shouldn't be worried about Cobalt Flyers if I do this right. So this leaves me. It leaves me 244 lanes, 60 per, right? I'm gonna Fisher it this time, but I'm gonna do the double traps and a geyser, I think. I mean, this is roller lane. That's long enough to take out a roller before it reaches it. I don't know. I left this chat because like this became my own kind of challenge build. But I think that should be fine now. I've done it enough times that the only thing that's really a risk now is rollers. So yeah, sure. I'm gonna jump in the chat. You're welcome to join. And just help me kill sieges and I don't know. Repair a wall if it seems like it's really horrible. But I do want to keep the heart of this challenge going, and I don't want to like really DPS the heck out of this whole setup. Or not, it's not a challenge, I guess it's like a semi maybe interesting build. No, I'm gonna do this, I think. Now let's get that out of the roller path. This one, that's the only lane that's like kind of still short. So I'll do that for it, but the rest I'll just put it in the middle. And we'll be brave. How long do I want to play? I'm probably only going to do this in Wyvern Enthusiast and end the stream there. Let's be smart with this, too. So I can put it here and still be effective. Now that's probably still in roller path, now that I look at it. Yeah, I mean, I've maybe an hour, basically, for the rest of this. This one's long enough. Geysers, we're a page back. There we go. Not geysers, Hunter's Traps. That. Here and here. And hopefully we can take out rollers before they blow up. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous with this. It's probably going to be fine, since it's an easier map. I'd be lying to say, like, if I said I was fully confident in the build. Spline's gone. I'll be taking your mana as well every wave. I'll need to specify, like, or be picky on what gets upgraded. Well, splits are the really only thing. Splits and sky guards. And then I'll stick my Panic Monk in there. So where's my hard lane? I don't have flyers yet? I do have flyers yet. So let's do... It's Beetles. That should be okay. The other one's gonna get both a split. And yeah. Go. Let's do, yeah, Cobalt Flyers and this. All right. Oh my goodness, this guy. I'm like, hey, try not to DPS too hard at the lanes. He's all like right up in there with his freaking thing. Whatever. Ooh, Skyguard around the corner. Actually, that's crazy. Nice. So it's like blowing up on that. That lane's probably... No, that's bad though. These beetles. I might reposition this slightly. That... I don't know. If it's just beetles, I can deal. I don't know. I didn't think this was in a bad spot for it. I could try moving it back slightly. I'm not gonna get any more though, it's just the two, eh? Alright, we got an ogre, that doesn't matter. Grab all this. Spit all over me. So that's beetles again. What am I gonna do about that? Because even if I set this up so that, like, it would shoot the beetles that came in now, eventually it would take enough range that it might start aggroing kobolds, like, that were here. Still, that might be worth it. Let me accept the loss of mana. And, like, it's already hitting up there. The other thing is I don't want it to get distracted on the lane. The other option is doing it, like, at a harsher angle. But then it could attract attention from the lane as well. I mean, if this wall's taking beetle aggro, then, like, a split viper here, even if it's, like, pointed like this, will still take the aggro. What about, like, here? I'll do something like this. Yo, Hot Metal, what's going on? But you're in bed. Yo, sounds cozy. Watching DD2 in bed? Tough life, man. Still, I mean, this doesn't change the fact that, like, my Skyguard isn't doing shit. I'll watch the lane again. If it happens, I might move the Skyguard down here. Like this, and just accept that this is gonna have to be how I take out the flyers. I don't know. With my split setup, I could probably just stick a Skyguard, like, here, and slow the flyers the whole way around. And the split would probably forever be on them. Did I get the mana from Kayn? Can't remember. Probably. Let's see. Flyer lane. I think this will be okay for now. Let's do this. Oh, actually, this is the hard lane, so let's do that one a couple times at least. And the Cobalt Catcher. And wasn't this the hard lane? The wall took very little damage. That's actually great. Or was it over here? No, it was that one. That's right. This is the other hard lane that I got from having someone in the game. That's damage from the beetles. Both of those. Do that one twice. Oh, that's Wyvern, not Kobold. Okay, that's pretty easy then. I'll see how it goes. I didn't really check to see what kind of enemies are coming out of there. I don't know if it can be a hard lane or if it's just going to be like little guys. Yeah, those beetles. Oh no, they turned it around. Is it like the bubble wall like hitting them maybe? But I don't mind what just happened there. So if the other kinds of flyers don't get aggro, then I can keep this and be pretty confident, I think. This is okay. This is a hard lane that's more than okay. This one's got like split beam hell because of lane sharing that I didn't think about. Fuck it, let's just get rid of that. And this guy, for that matter. It's not the kind of stuff I'm looking to check out. I do almost wish I had another like 100 DU, so I could put a Skyguard in each lane. Because like the bubbling with them is pretty great. With the bubbling and Skyguards, that is. Yeah, I don't know if this map's like a great test for what I'm trying to do. What test, I say. Not really a test. I haven't seen this thing. It's like hitting here, the preview. So like something that walks here on the next couple upgrades. But like at that point, I think it's close enough to the other wall that it'll probably aggro those things even if it's getting damaged by it. That's how that works. I think it is. So we got a Tuskar, we've got some sort of skelly boss, which is annoying. Do those, the wall's okay, let's leave it. Split, it's another upgrade. Easy lane. Let's do that once. Yo, a hairy nutsack, what up? This is all easy lanes except for the Tuskar. Let's do this guy. That was... I thought that one wasn't upgraded. Jeez. Okay, I don't know. Tier 2 the Vipers. Or Tier 3 the Vipers, Tier 2 all the front traps. All the traps, I mean. This is the only, like, important lane. It's got the Viper up, that's good. Just hanging around, god damn it. 50 and 50. Okay, let's do that. So what flyers? Kobolds this time, the other one is Wyverns. I'm gonna watch that. I think that hard lane will be fine. I wanna see what happens with these now. I mean, that lane should be fine. It's got a lot going for it. If Kobolds get enraged by the split beam, they'll definitely die to the traps over there. So it's bubbling, but those guys aren't turning around. So it was just beetles. Wyverns are the last one to worry about, but I don't know. I guess the solution is just upgrade the Skyguard. What do we got over here? It is a Slickellian. Okay, let's deal with him. Alright, you stop existing. Oh god, I wanted to watch what happened with the Kobold. Okay. According to the mini-map, it raged onto the terrain. Tuskar made it to the wall, but he's probably not doing too much. He might not even be hitting it. Yeah, he can't reach. In fact, is he trying to attack the reflect ball? He might be. I saw that with the orcs on Siphon Side D as well. He might actually be trying to hit that reflect ball. But damn it, remember this is like a 650 as the highest drop in eye power. It's not very much unless Lekelian doesn't have much HP. But I did book drop and Lich. So I guess it is quite a bit of damage. Never mind. That was some pretty decent damage output from me. I mean, like, I say that. I don't know what the difficulty difference is between the two modes. But, like, Dragonfall Bazaar doesn't drop 700 eye power. It drops, I think, 610 to 650 or 620 to 650 or something like that. I think 10 to 50. Alright. Let's do splits. And that Skyguard doesn't need anything. Got an interesting setup there. This one, on the other hand, though, I don't want to drag him behind. They're all tier 3, tier 3. Or 4, tier 4. I mean, at this point, I might as well do the Skyguards. What's the other option? Traps? Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this. Just trying to hit your buff beam. Interesting. Yeah, it was definitely trying to slap my beam. Maybe it's like raged onto it like a freaking kobold. Alright, so beetles, they're not gonna stand a chance. What's interesting though is I think it has the line of sight thing with the blocks. Or with the little terrain there. Yeah, okay. Skyguard and a split beam and flyers aren't going to be an issue at all. I should still be in Steam chat. Maybe it did that old thing where it like boots you. Let me rejoin. Unless you guys are talking about the other Steam chat and you're actually talking to PCT. I thought you might have been talking to me, but that makes more sense. Here it is. I'm looking at like flyers and not paying attention to this lane at all. Just like the hard lane. Alright, here we go. I raged some kobolds. They're not even getting past the freaking like stun on the geyser. That's awesome. What is funny though is that it's prioritizing those guys before the ones on the corner. That shouldn't be an issue. Okay, that geyser's stunning. Quite a bit. That's another set? What is it, like every time or something dumb like that? No. But still, like quite a bit. I think it's like a 25% chance to do it, so it's not that surprising. But it is cool to see it in action, getting the stunts. Ooh. Alright, we got a roller here, and an ogre. The ogre's not a huge deal. Let's do that wall once though, and we're gonna do over here to make it like self-sufficient. This is a hard lane. This. Split's pretty decent. This. This is a hard lane. Okay, so this is just a big lane here. What's the flyer setup? Kobolds? I think I'm just gonna trust that that'll be fine. I'm gonna... I might try to gunwitch it. There's a lot of space up here to dick around. The only problem is if I wait too long, it's gonna hit the thing. But I could try it with this. Omni. If you're tired, go to bed. Also, yo, what up, dude? I'm gonna take that as you just being sleepy and not calling my stream boring, because I don't like the other option. It makes me sad. There, let's do that for now. No lich this time. I mean, I guess the roller will be out probably more than a minute, so it's fine. It's fine. This is an easy lane. It shouldn't be a huge issue. We got heals everywhere. I'll try to do the Gun Witch, and if I lose traps, I lose traps. I'll rebuild. I haven't invested too much into them. Until then, though, let's check this out. I think there's enough split coverage here that, like, it probably doesn't matter. Yeah. That's just okay. Alright, it's a pretty low HP, like you can tell from the HP values of these enemies. Ooh, did that hit the wall? 3:35 or 3:30 AM? Dude. Go to bed. Ow! Stop shooting me. I'm not doing anything to you yet, dude. Fine, be this way. Stop existing. Thanks. Who joined me? Sablade did? Welcome to the game, dude. Is that the guy even hit the wall? Or was he on the reflect wall too? Did he fall down the pit? That's actually pretty funny. Yo, y'all need to fucking go to sleep. Well, actually, you know what? That's fine. I watch streams sometimes really late too. Still, go to bed. Yeah, that roller didn't stand much of a chance. I didn't have to use any glitches for it either. To be fair though, that's like half the HP you could expect on a full like hardest difficulty, though I think you only get the 7 mil ones because of the HP passive from lanes. So this is a hard lane. Let's do that. Please spit all over me. Did you just die? You did. Oh, get wrecked, dude. And give me your mana. Report me? I mean, I'll get you a stretcher. You probably broke your legs falling down there. Was it good? This lane's okay. Let's do that one more time. Do those. These are okay. What the fuck are you saying in my chat, dude? Enough spit? That's a spit sound? You're a weird dude. Alright, oh, you can go deal with Quibbly. Honestly, like, y'all joined my game, but, like, the loot eye power is pretty bad, and there's not really much needed to do. Okay, those wyverns turned around, but that should be okay. Did you buy all that open space for care? What do you mean, all that open space? Like, the slots for the characters? I mean, I bought all my hero slots, but it's only like 2k medals per, if that's what you're asking. Your question kind of confuses me. Yeah, okay, that is where I thought it would take damage. That's not bad. I guess I'll DPS him too. Yeah, I need to figure out a different turret. I mean, if you've been paying attention, Save, you know that, like, I kind of just want my defenses to do all the work. So you can just DPS wherever you want, I don't care. In theory, I shouldn't need you focus on anything except for roller butts on next wave. I'm at 29 mil-ish. 29 something. You can't convert metals into gems, no. They're not gonna, like, have an in-game way to get, like, their cash currency. They wouldn't make any money. But I mean, you can use gems to buy or you can use gems to buy character slots. You can use defender metals to buy character slots. Interesting. This has the thing. Still, the wall's not taking too much damage. It's still working fine. Oh, this is. I was like, why isn't this guy dying? A book shouldn't last that long. It's a fucking Malthius boss. Yeah, it's 2,000 for a hero slot. It's not that bad. You get it in like a week. I'm gonna upgrade that to repair it. Alright, Ogre here. Ogre, Roller. So, I'll deal with the Roller lane. You can take the Ancient Sluice lane, the like really low one if you want to do something. Or you can fight the other Ogres. But you shouldn't need to. I'm gonna do the Roller lane just because it's also a hard lane. What a weird place to drop your mana, dude. I don't judge. Kinda weird. This Roller shouldn't be a huge issue. You know the drill though? Don't stand near defenses and things and all that jazz. Yeah, this will actually have some action down here if you want to fight it all. It's gonna have like 2 hard lanes because there's also the Undermarch. I don't want to do that one. There we go. I should have done the walls for the ogres. And actually, it would be nice if you did take out ogres. Yeah, I mean, get the heroes before the slots, but for some reason, like, well, that's not necessarily true. If you have all the original 4 heroes, I really do recommend making a DPS monk, even without the glitch. Just the fact that, like, you can do pretty good burst and have all the resists and mobility of them, like the movement speed. I don't know, you know what I mean. Ignore the mobility, but like all the bursts and stuff. Like, I think it's worth it to have like a DPS monk if you don't have one before you like spend 10k on a witch. Ooh, what happened to you? Oh, was it the book down there? It might have been the book down there. Oh, I need mana to repair that too. Let me grab that. It did look like he was turning around. There we go. I mean, glitching. I don't really think glitching is that as big a deal as some people say it is, and it's more of a deal than others who say it is. I don't really mind glitch monks so much just because, like, it is gated to a point behind abilities and pet still. It has a certain amount of uptime. Like, you still get damage all the time because of how the sphere interacts with elemental damage. But, like, it kind of, like, just brings his DPS up off burst to, like, other hero levels of DPS. The Witch is a little... well, I don't know. The Witch DPS is, like, constant AP Witch burst. Maybe a bit less. Or more, I don't know, somewhere around there. So that one's a little eh. I don't really care about the monk. Hello? Who's in there? Who dis? What's a glitched monk? I mean, it's just a sphere glitch that you have with them that allows for increased DPS for basically free. Which is the same thing as the monk. Exactly the same thing. In fact, the Bewitching Hour Sphere is the same thing as Crane Stance, really. I'm not using that witch right now. I'm using AP one, so I'm not doing anything glitchy other than this. But that doesn't account for a lot of damage. That's just fun. So like all my damage is genuine, though I am using a Draco Lich, so it is doubled. My only like fault for regular AP Witch versus like the primary fire Witch is that you don't really do the whole lifesteal to survive while behind a roller. So it's a little dangerous. What do you need on Mega Shark? You need Witch Mark, Magazine Reserves, or Crit Chance probably. Wait. Is there anything else? One of those three. Preferably Witchmark. Magazine Reserves is nice. Crit Chance is nice. I think. Am I forgetting anything? I have Mark and Reserves. Okay, that's 300. I need to spend some Defender medals. Do the keys stack? Let's find out. That's my test. I'm gonna find out if these keys stack. Yes, there you go. Merry Christmas, me. I learned something today. So incursions, Wyvern enthusiasts. Let's do it up. I mean, you just rejoin safe. I don't know why I booted you. So, I mean, it happens all the time to people. So what kind of build am I gonna do? I should do the, I'm gonna do a build I did before. I think it's Serenity, Buff, Nimbus, and Trees. All I've been buying is keys. I've been buying upgrade boosters. Is what I'm mainly sinking them into, but I don't think they're gonna matter all that much, knowing like how big of an eye power disparity there is between modes. I'm probably just gonna replace the gear that I upgraded before. So now I'm kind of like, I don't know what to spend on. You thought I wanted to play alone again? It shouldn't matter. This one doesn't matter. This is DPS. Let's see if I can get this build to work out. So. What is 20, 60, 90 versus 120 for 4 trees? Wait, it would be 80, 110. What do trees do to help towers that don't have a dryad? Trees increase your hero crit damage and hero crit chance. If you're in the aura, they heal you. They allow dryad defense to be built in them. And you can get spheres on them that increase blockade HP and can put shields on your blockades periodically. No. All you do is primary fire. The Crane Stance procs without using your secondary attack because elemental damage procs it. I don't remember how the DU works out. Let's play like this tree. I'll do the walls I need to start off with. Then I think it's like 6 of these. One of these. And then... no, this... It's definitely 3 Serenity Auras. Unless I... Maybe I just did one, like, here. No, I mean, I can just use dummy walls. Let me do that. I'll throw in a couple dummy walls somewhere. Those are still good. Let's make this one a dummy wall. And then... we do one of those. I don't... Back one could be okay. What I do want to do, though, is I want to move these further up, I think. The other option is to dummy wall these as well and put a tree in the very middle, but I don't really benefit from the DU. Yeah, for sure. Dummy, is there a wall? Get wall HP. I think I went defense power secondary. I don't think it matters though, all that much. Well, let's do that. Stick these in a place that's like actually beneficial to their lane. No, I'll do 1 per. No, I'll do 2 per, that's right. I had 300, not 150. There we go. So I'll DPS Dryad. The key to this build is going to be, of course, giving the mana HWave, but take out Crystal Beast with your DPS save blade. If you could actually, like, bring out a proper DPS, your Dryad still going to level up just fine. Yeah, give me the mana. I need to max out those Nimbuses as fast as possible. What was that? They like raise their fist or something? I need to watch that sometime. Oh god, the frames. Why is this happening to me? But yeah, it's important we take out the Crystal Beast as fast as possible so that you know, they don't get distracted, the Nimbuses, and can focus on the lanes. It's going to be a very DPS heavy setup, especially early on. This really only is 2 damage sources per lane, and there's a whole ton of flyers. We might lose. I have won this before, but I'm not confident in it. Also, I'm like 12 frames right now. I don't know why. What's changed? Nothing. Between this and the last map. Love these jokers. We'll probably be fine. Yeah. I think the first way is the hardest for sure. go. Not bad. Anyone want to help you with a Ramparts mission through campaign? I can. So this is definitely a place to ask around. So I can't promise anyone will answer you as well. Alright. These enemies stop existing. Damn, are you using Thundero? You are using Thundero. Nice. Like, I actually kind of don't like his ability, but I like that you're using it. Right, more so than anything else, these need to be upgraded. Please spit all over me. Thank you for spitting all over me. Alright, and that's at least one more per lane, so let me do that. The Huntress is just a nuker. Honestly, dude, like, if you can just nuke a Crystal Beast per lane, that's already doing a lot. Go. So, a little bit more range, a lot more damage. Continue busting heads, of course. We went after the same one. GG. Yeah, that's 800k HP of distraction. Crystal Piece gotta go. Oh, let me watch the kobolds here for you. No, no, no. Go back to the flyer over in that lane. Yeah. Take him out, take him out. Just spiral upwards. There you go. You can get helped out by a hairy nutsack. You guys are welcome to use the Legion chat to form groups and stuff too. Please, don't get past the trees. That's the scary part. Well, I guess this is why we need a DPS. Can't let the flyers get there. Stop existing, thanks! These are the only two lanes left. I like that Phoenix wave clear. Semi-themed with the map. Of course I'll be taking all the mana again. Gotta make sure every drop of mana goes towards bettering the build. Oh my god, don't tell me. Yeah, there's a book stuck in here. Can I hit him with this? No. Can my storm gloves get him? Oh god, he's healing himself too. Please. You've said that before in my chat, Saint. And then I was like, yo, recommend one, and you gave me a list of like 20. Please, spit on me. Alright. Catch these up. That's a... Yeah, okay, I'll still do the same as last time. One more per lane. I mean, that kind of doesn't sound like something that appeals to me, but I will try to remember the name after the stream and look it up. Alright, and I guess I'll just hold on to the rest. Remember that part where I said one, dude? Just one? I'm never gonna remember that many. That's fine. Pop you. Please, terrain. I think I read some of that Twin Star thing. But like, stop finding chapters for it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Too many names, never gonna remember them all. Especially the ones that aren't like English. There's no way. It's not happening. Fuck, I can't remember what I had for lunch. Actually, I can. I had Kraft dinner for lunch. Macaroni and cheese. Look at me, remembering things. I'm aware that's the English name. Or are you saying that's the English name of what PCT said? In which case... Yes, thank you. And before Saint replies to me before I do that correction. Alright, 601. This will get all the big things up. Then we'll do... I mean, I don't like to do buffs, but I'll probably do the other walls one more time. Well, what are these at? These are at 742, 534, 634. That's fine. How much does these get? What is it? 120 and 48. The lightning damage is so bad. I guess it's just there to exist. You can do whatever you want, PCT. Yeah, that doesn't even go up. It went up like 1k rain damage. Jeez. I don't know the song. Or maybe if I heard it. Unlikely. There'll be definitely a lot of streams when the new patch comes out. I'm gonna be, you know... I'll probably be streaming every time I play. So I can, like, stream my progression up to Chaos 5 and everything I do. I don't think I'll be doing... Well, I'm gonna try to not do too much off stream, I think. We'll see. I'd like to stream more, but I'm not really in a position where I think I can, like, stream all the time. And game all the time and all that shit, so we'll see how it works out. I'm not carrying anybody through, if that's what you're implying, Harry. In fact, no, I mean, I'm not going to be doing viewer games until we stabilize to, like, a state where the game currently is. I just probably won't be doing viewer games for a while. I'm not going to carry you to Chaos 5. I'm sure Juicy will carry you on his own. Want to stack for Chaos? What the heck does that mean? Want to stack for Chaos? Is this like a Warhammer reference I'm missing? I play Vermintide. I don't know anything about the Warhammer lore. "24 hours? What is 24 hours? Get those guys out of here. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses. I think AP Gunwitch is better, but the highest burst in the game is like almost certainly a Dryad. Well, I don't know. It's definitely up there. Her burst is better than Gunwitch. The sustain, probably a little less actually. I think most will go solo to figure stuff out. I don't know if I'll necessarily go solo through it, but I mean, I'm not gonna do viewer games. Control content and stuff. It'd have to be like, you know, basically just play with friends. Fuck it, let's upgrade all that. There's nothing else to upgrade. Serenities. Oh. But even like, yo, everyone in chat and watching this stream, we're all friends. But like, the people I play together with regularly. So basically what I'm saying is like, if Keys wants to play the game consistently, come patch. And that's about it. I have no idea, man. No idea what a good amount of gold is to have. We won't know until they give us more info. Omni, you're not even close to being considered my worst enemy. Especially not when Saint's in the chat right now. The 100 left, we haven't seen the second ogre yet? Or did I just miss it? No, that's the second one. Jeez. I don't even want to bother fighting him. Nimbuses will probably be enough. And Save Blade, of course. Wait, you said you want to stack for Chaos to play together? Nah, dude. Nah, thanks. For reasons I just stated before. You're not even close to second place either, dude. At least 500 mil. If you don't have 1 billion gold, you're doing it wrong. That's a Lich for my Nimbus. I ain't doing the damage. It's all Nimbus. There we go. Oh god. What's a joke? 1 billion? Yeah, fuck if I know what it's actually gonna be. But probably more. Oh shit, I actually just spilled a little bit of my coffee. I mean, like, I was done, and there was just like a sip left, but it's still sad to see it. Well, whatever, I'm gonna be editing the stream here anyways, I'll clean it up right after. Ah, poor small amounts of coffee. You didn't deserve this fate. Alright. Let's see, did I get anything good? Why am I all the way up here? Please. I'm gonna blame Betsy for that one. No. Man, does Tripwire and volatile schematics affect blaze balloons? I don't think so, but maybe. Well, whatever, doesn't matter. I don't want this either way. And Venom's wrong. the passives on the bow, though. I guess if the bow's not working now, they're not gonna fix it before the new patch. There's no way. Now's a great time to sleep, Omni, because I'm gonna be ending the stream. So, build with Lightning Aura to stun. Try the build. I mean, oh wait, this build with Lightning Aura? Nah, I mean, it's like a single target Nimbus Rain. It's not that good. I've tried it. I could do it though sometime, but it won't be tonight. And I've done it before. So anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try to stream tomorrow at noon EST, but we'll see what happens. If not, then I'll most likely do a makeup stream in the evening like I'm doing now. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later. Night.